Live from the floor of the NYSE, that's a market open.
Hello, how are you today? I thank you everyone for watching. I'm very glad you like these videos and watch these videos. So we are trading the Emini S&P 500 futures market, and we are trading this on the 5-minute chart. This is called intraday trading, so we only trade short time frames, and also we stay in the market only for, let's say, 15-20 minutes maximum. This is the 10th of October 2016, and it's a Monday. We are trading with two indicators, which you can see here at the bottom of the chart, which are volume and the ATR, average true range. Volume gives us signals from time to time, and then the ATR will give us our profit targets. Very straightforward and easy to understand. Then we will be drawing our trend lines, so we will be only trading two main things here on this YouTube channel. These are the breakout levels, and breakout levels are defined from 9:30 backwards in time until market close on the previous day. So this is very easy and straightforward. You can see this blue trend line here is indicating this breakout level. And these breakout levels are just drawn on the chart. Very easy. You take the high and the low of this pre-opening session and you draw your trend line. I take these trend lines and these levels because more volume will come into the market, as many traders are trading these breakout levels. And volume creates opportunity for us day traders. So we want to be in a market with a lot of volume, because then we have momentum, we have movements, and we also have a trend possibly at one point. Anyway, so this is the breakout trade here, which I did, but unfortunately I traded it in a short position, a bit too early. So it was a very early entry for me at 60.88 here. And we are on 10 contracts already. So if we push to 66 from this level, then we will be taken out of this with quite a loss at this point. However, it's a bit fortunate that the market already made our profit targets, I would say, 3 times the ATR, which was roughly 1 point when the market opens. So 3 times that would be 3 points. Now we can actually look at reversals back to the range, but doesn't have to happen like everything else in the market. We never know exactly what happens, but we anticipate this reversal now. And what actually will happen here, we can fast forward this video, is that we reverse here back to the range. Because the market is quite stable, I would say, and it's a sideways market. So it does not really break out of this 63, 66 range, and therefore we can be staying in this for quite some time now, because we're already 3 hours into the session. So now we are fortunate that the market reverses back to our entry price, which was 60.80, and we are actually pushing positive. So in this case we are short positions, and the market pushes further down. So that means we make profits. Excellent trades, you will see that very shortly. So we're already $1,000 profitable on this trade. We don't have to trade huge distances, only short distances, 2 or 3 points is enough to make this kind of money. However, you can see very shortly that the market will be reversing back to our entry price. I should have set my profit target here at roughly 58. That should be more than enough. It's 2.5, 3 points to achieve our daily target, which is roughly $1,250 profit. And we should be exiting this trade here. But I was very greedy. I wanted to achieve much more than this, because a reversal back into range can bring more profits. However, this greediness should not be part of trading, because we should be taking our profits and then move on. You will see what happens here. I will be filled on 1 or 2 contracts, giving us small profits, but then we reverse to our initial entry price of 61s, and we will be taking out of this market almost break even with a very minimal profit. So instead of taking $1,600 or $1,500 profit, I can only take $300 overall. because I got greedy. So this is part of the trading business, and you will probably experience this by yourself. You can see the market reversing, but we hit our profit target here, which is still a good result. 58. Even though we didn't take profits, we estimated this level as our profit target. So that's legit that we hit this profit target, and now we can get out of this at least with a break-even trade, so we no loss, no profit in this case. All right, let's move on. I'm only trading 3 days on this week, the 20th week in this project, because I had some obligations on Thursday and Friday. I could not attend to this trade. However, you can see that we end up on Wednesday with no loss, no profit, so it's still okay. It's still a legit operation that we do here. So on this day I was just trying a swing trade, a small swing trade before the open, but I will not be doing this anymore, because I just tried something here, and we can take small profits actually. That's why I'm only trading one contract, because I believe this was just something I wanted to try. Maybe it's something I will be doing going forward, because the strategy I'm applying can also work before the market opens. But this is not something I would recommend, because the volume is quite low. You can see only 1,000 contracts traded at this point. So normally we look at 10 times or even more of this volume when we move to the opening of this session, the intraday session, which is 9:30 US Eastern Time. So everything that happens before defines our range, but I can still take trades according to my rules. My strategies are very straightforward and simple. I have a set of rules with me, and I apply those. Normally I would like to trade those rules in trend direction, meaning towards the breakout levels. If we approach a breakout level, we should be trying to be in a trade if we can, and then run positive and break out of range. So if we break out of range, we will have more volume coming in, and if we are lucky, the trend will continue and we can take larger profits. All right, so a small profit here, 250. It's not so significant. Here in this scenario, I'm setting up my platform for the real account, and we will probably move to this account here very shortly, but I'm still not very happy with this connection and also the platform. So I have to make a linkage between this one and the other, and then we might do that in the very near future. Anyway, so let's move forward. I think the market is about to open on this day, but I did not trade the open. That's why I did some pre-opening trades. But now you can see we are already a little bit advanced in this session. So here you still on the Tuesday, 11th of October 2016, and we are in a long position from 41, 90. In this case, it's not a very perfect position, because the market seems to be trending downwards on this day and pushing through these levels. If we have such a trending day, pushing only in one direction, we have to be a little bit careful with our strategy, because we actually could make continuation trades rather than these reversal trades. Trading long in such a market condition is always very risky, and I should refrain from doing this. But never mind, the signals will come in, so I have signals here from time to time according to my rules, and I have to follow them somehow. But maybe on such days, and these days happen 2 to 3 times per month roughly, we should be making small adjustments. But anyway, it's a break-even day. I think we didn't make any large profit or loss on this day, even though we had this one losing trade here before. I think we had one winning trade just on the open. But anyway, let's move forward. This is Wednesday. This is the last trading day of this week. And here you can see a bit better what I'm trying to achieve. So here I'm trying short positions, because we approach this breakout level of 27. This is again drawn according to the pre-opening session low, is defined here. So 27 is pre-opening session low. Profit target is 3 times the ATR, 3 times the ATR of the opening bar. So the opening bar here is at 9:30. You can see more volume coming in the bottom chart. And 3 times the ATR was roughly 4 points. So that's why I set my profit target at 23s. However, now we reverse back into range and we are not taken out of this market yet. We are still trading short. So let's wait what will happen. Now another rule will come into play. So this rule now is part of this strategy. So if we reverse back into the range and we see more volume on one green bar in this case, because we have let me stop this video for a second, and we have more, as I said, volume pushing back into range, but we have to close on a positive bar. Then we reverse all our positions. So that's what I did here, 30 50s. And this can happen. That's why I'm always trying to advocate and say that we should never enter on the breakout level exactly like 27, because the market can reverse from this level, as you can easily observe on this chart. And if we are in a trade from 27, we are immediately in 3 points negative trade. So we should be trying to anticipate a breakout before it happens and then get an improved entry. So in case the market reverses towards our entry point, we can then again exit the market, not taking the full loss or full hit on our trade. Anyway, from this point onwards, we should be looking at long positions. So here, that's what I'm doing. But I think the first position here, I will be taking out break even. You can see the market reversing back to 30 50s. And these break even trades happen quite a lot. If I run positive right from the beginning, I will be trying to exit this market right from the beginning. No, not right from the beginning as a break-even trade, giving us no profit or loss in this case. Because the likelihood of the market reversing back to our level and then pushing to the other side is greater, so I rather get out of the market. So here anyway, we made our profit target, 34.50, which is roughly 3 times the ATR again from our entry, which was around 31. So good trade, and we could recover some of our losses. This is what I'm always trying to draw, these green trend lines. This is the profit target, the target area for our trades. All right, so I think that's it for today. I didn't take any more trades, and that's it for this week. Easy and straightforward, and I will be talking about these breakout levels a little bit more in detail. So here we didn't take this last trade, I believe. Let me just check if we took one more here. There's one more short position. But I believe it's a break-even trade or a doji. So normally I exit my trades on these dojis, because then I will generate a new signal. This is just part of my strategies and my rules, which I have defined before. But honestly, you can define your own rules. It's not very difficult. You just have to make a list and stick to it. See what works for yourself. Just write down 20 things, what you will do in which scenario. For example, approaching a trend line, breaking out, reversing from a trend line. What you will do in these cases. Follow these rules, see what works for yourself. Nothing will work 100% of the time. Everything will work roughly 50-50. That's why the market is so efficient. But if you can improve a little bit on this, if you get a small edge, if you get your strategy to 55-60%, you are very well off to be a successful trader. But anyway, enough said for this session. I think we will just review quickly the trading results. You can see nothing much happened this week. We are total net profit. That's the number we should be looking at. It's 123.50s on this week. 3 trading days, nothing very significant. So break-even week, I would say. We had 2 or 3 bad losing trades in the very beginning. It was on Monday, I believe. One opening trade was quite significant, and also on Wednesday the last trade here when we reversed back into the range, reversing our position. So that was a recovery trade we did on these 2 days. And I'm very happy if I can recover from a losing 1000 to 0 plus minus 0. I'm also very happy. For me that counts as a profit because we had one losing trade. It's part of the strategy, and then we can recover with another follow-up trade. That's good enough, and we should be moving on from this. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all a good trading week. I hope to see you here soon, and we can take more profits in the future and take this project forward. Thank you so much. Have a nice week. Bye-bye.